What do you want for breakfast this morning? Yeah. As you're thinking about it, let's give you some news stories. Right. Of honorary degrees in the country. The directive signed on December 8, 2025 by GTech Director General Professor Ahmed Jinapor Abdullahi signals a crackdown on institutions that award honorary degrees without proper approval. GTech says the increasing practice where unaccredited bodies and some universities offer honorary degrees, sometimes for money or influence, is damaging Ghana's academic image. Under the new rules, only public and chartered private universities are allowed to award honorary degrees, and even they must follow strict standards. Mentored colleges, unaccredited universities and institutions, and outside organizations cannot award honorary degrees at all, and such awards will not be recognized. So GTech is also banning the use of the title doctor by people who receive honorary degrees. Recipients who misuse the title may have the award withdrawn. Universities are further required to keep proper records of all honorary degrees, conduct background checks on nominees, and ensure that awards are based on merit, not donations or politics. GTech says it will investigate and sanction any institution that violates the policy and may even revoke improperly granted awards. So that is coming from GTech. If you didn't acquire that degree genuinely, you'll be sanctioned. But me and myself, I said I've gone to school.
I want to be called doctor.
And I want to be called doctor.
I want to be.
Then you say that, no. Like, what do you make of all this?
You know, GTech, I feel like that is their work. They ensure that licenses are issued to the right people. You don't misuse it, because someone being honored as a doctor, it means your rank is very high, and you are also expected to behave as such. You don't call yourself a doctor and then you behave anyhow. So I feel like they should rather go after people who are using honorable. Honorable. I think that is very, very common. Even an assemblyman is called honorable. But you see, I don't know why. It's like we like so much title. Everybody wants to be called doctor. Everybody wants to be called doctor. But you need the right. I think the right institution has to credit you with such a license to prove you as the right person, and also send a message across that yes, you can be called a doctor. So you cannot just stand up. Even not for GTech, do you know people have it in mind that you can just add doctor to your name and then that is it, without you having a doctorate honor. So in a way, I feel like they want to bring an order to the system where you cannot just wake up a day because you are feeling good, so everybody should call you a doctor, or because you have the money, because you support communities and stuff, so people should call you a doctor. And I've also seen that they've cautioned institutions that gives doctorate honor to people because the person has been so good. Sometimes they look at people in the community. This person is so good. This person has been so helpful to people who are vulnerable. And so they just want to honor the person. Then they issue a doctorate award to the person. I've seen them cautioning those institutions as well. So if you want to be called a doctor, it should be you should get that name through the right procedures, and it shouldn't be just so because you want to be called a doctor. They've done it to a lot of people, especially members of parliament. Rashid Tanko was part of them, and some people was also part of them where they are being called doctor. But the thing is, why will you also add doctor to your name? What the doctor can do one day? So your name, I know we have people who really don't want such. We have people that are called doctors. They have a doctorate honor, but it's not part of their name. That is them. But we don't have the doctorate honor. Yesterday, I said doctor. I feel like we like title a lot, but if you want to gain more title, you should work for it. Just as the way people go in for their masters, their PhD, their MPhil, you should also go for your doctorate honor, and it should be in the right institution. Because I remember some time ago, was he a head teacher or someone? And he got his doctorate honor from not in Ghana, I think a university outside the country. And according to GTech, the university doesn't qualify or so to give him a doctorate honor or something. So I feel like the institution you enroll yourself for that title is also very key, and it's also very, very important.
Then you need to watch that, because you can't just be there and then you start calling yourself
a
doctor. But you know, some people actually, like, I don't know, they just joke with it. Some people,
they do.
Because I know someone who is called professor, degree Onibi, but they call him professor, prof. And so meaning those people
we are abusing it.
They will sanction them too.
Sorry, I think there is no much education on all this. We don't know that you can't just wake up and then call yourself a professor once you're not a professor. Obi school you're a professor. What if you're a professor? And we've normalized it, so we think like it's normal. You can just call yourself doctor, and then that is it. Now GTech is trying to, in a way, I feel like GTech, they are doing too much, but you should also understand that is their work, that is their field, and so that is what they are doing. GTech is trying to bring your attention to the border. Listen, you don't just wake up a day and feel like you want to be called a doctor. You don't just wake up a day and then you feel like you want to be called a professor. About one school, you didn't even sit in class. You were not given that honor. Even if you were given that honor, which institution gave you that honor? Is that institution well accredited? They're supposed to put all this check in place before you be called as. So if GTech is telling you that you don't qualify to be called a doctor, and then you have everything that shows, present it out. Let them go through it. If it is right, yes. If it is wrong and they're telling you to take it off, take it off. So I feel like it is something that has been normalized. Growing up, I feel like everybody can be called. For me, I knew if someone is called a doctor, then it means the person works at the hospital. That is growing up. You know, when we are growing up, you have this kind of naive mentality. But when you grow up, you get to know we have doctors here, doc, or Bioejima hospital, and then we have doctorate honors. The person called doctor doesn't mean that or hospital. No, it's something that has been it has been honored to you. What I say. So people actually go to school for that. It is a one home school and fun tone. So I feel like there should be much education on this. GTech should not just stand up and then feel like or. We have people who are whose education background, as you said, didn't even reach at the university level, but they are calling themselves doctors. They are calling themselves professors. They are calling themselves honorable. So I feel like it should be. They should get a people, just like the way we have people going around when we are doing the census, housing census. They should educate people, or if possible, they should buy airtime on televisions, radio stations, communicate to the people, give out information, let them know that
I think people need to learn
they should be sensitized about this title. You don't just wake up and then call yourself a doctor. And you know, some parents even give birth and call their children professor. Prof. Yes, prof. They call them professor. Only Dino no, Aklani Dino no. And I say where from Ruth Essenam, and they're calling me Deborah. Only DNA a professor.
Right. But do you think that with regards to these particular names that, like, if you haven't earned it, you just call yourself that, do you think it's advisable to sanction people on that? Because for me, if you ask me, I don't find it like, if you are not writing it on paper, or maybe someone just calls you as such.
These people, they are writing it on paper.
So these people, they have not earned it, but they are writing it on paper.
Yes, they are writing it on paper.
And I think that could be deceptive.
It's
so it's fine if they are being sanctioned.
They need to be sanctioned, because we have people who actually have that doctorate degree. And you know, all these things, it gives you opportunity. Imagine you are going for an employment. Now doctor can. It means you've earned it. So there are some certain positions you will be given the opportunity to handle such position. And you honor no one and so in a way it's like you've become a blockade to people who indeed has that honor, and you have become a blockade. You are being pushed there, but you don't have it. The reason why I'm using Rashid Tanko for instance, or if you or G2 Musa and doctorate honor one J, he just added to the name. Into GTech ebeyin as to train. Simple. When you man so champion, where you feel boko. So the sensitization on this is very, very necessary.
Very, very
Educate
necessary.
the people. Let them know that there are certain names you cannot just give it to your child or youth. You cannot just wake up and because you are associated, So imagine I'm associated to President Muhammad. You're from Dr. Deborah. I'm associated to Vice President, so I'm a professor. So I'm also the prof. It means so many prof. No, it doesn't work like that. You're supposed to go through the normal proceedings. So as you said, on a normal basis and on a normal ground, it doesn't make sense. But on another hand, too, you should understand that that is the work of GT. That is their role. And so they are supposed to work according to that. For me, they are doing too much. But and for this to succeed, they have to educate the people and also caution those institutions that do not have that money to issue doctorate honors to people.
Right. Thank you so much. So mind you, if you've not earned it, don't attach it to your name.
And be calling yourself doctor.
And be calling yourself doctor.
Yeah, pesado do, especially honorable. If you misuse it, Papa. If I'm from today, I'm called honorable Deborah.
Thank you so much. We are going for a quick commercial break. We'll be back with the main discussion.
Are you ready to amplify your business or brand's reach and make a meaningful impact in Ghana and beyond? Partner with GhanaTalks Radio today to connect with a diverse audience across Ghana and beyond. Elevate your brand through on-air promotions and social media. Boost your brand during prime time. With GhanaTalks Radio, you can extend your reach across digital platforms. GhanaTalks Radio is not just a station, it is a community hub where your brand becomes part of the conversation. Join us in fostering connections, celebrating culture, and making a lasting impression. For customized sponsorship packages and enquiries, email contact@GhanaTalksRadio.com or call +233 202 544614. GhanaTalks Radio, giving the youth a voice.
What do you want for breakfast? How do you want your breakfast?
English breakfast, French fries,
Koko Nikosi, alo komi kesheto.
wache.
Well, Gobe is the real deal.
Join us on Ghana Talks Radio. Let's serve you a buffet of breakfast.
From news headlines review, current affairs to social issues.
Entertainment, sports, and all the trending stories live on our mobile app and across all socials from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
With me, Pakwesi Omare.
Regina Bless.
Deborah Adoso.
And I am Esinal Fiagbedu. This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show. This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show, your morning companion.
Yeah, good morning once again. We are back right here on the studio and we are here to dive into the second segment of the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show. And as you know, we don't do it alone. We come along with honorables. Debbie said we shouldn't use the word honorables, but let me use it. Please spare me, Debbie, and let me use honorables this morning. We have in the studio gentlemen and honorables who are going to dive into the topical issues and national issues that matter to you every morning right here on the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show. Right, sitting right here with me in the studio is an NPP communicator and an NDC communicator. We have Mr. Emmanuel Riafe, who will be speaking for the NPP, and also Mr. Abdul Hakim, who will be speaking for the NDC. Good morning to us all. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hope we are doing well.
Great, we are doing very fine.
Mr. Riafe.
I can't complain.
Oh, you tell me. Tell me. I'm your kid sister, so tell me. Tell me. How are you doing?
I said I can't complain. So
why can't you complain? Say it all. You don't know. Maybe your destiny helper is hearing you somewhere. Yes. So tell me how you are doing. Maybe someone will just, send you some blog because they say there's money in the system.
money.
Yes, that's what they are saying. So you just say something. Just say something.
To the one who says there is money in the system, I'm right here in this studio. On sending me a crime, I don't see any money in the system.
Why don't you see any money in the system?
Oh, I don't see it. I've not seen it, and I don't feel there is money in the system because there are a lot of complaints out there.
So does that mean you are not making money?
I'm not making money. I'm not.
So how do you eat?
How do I eat?
Mr. Riafe, if you are not making money, then how do you eat?
Oh, I'm being fed by my parents.
You are living with them.
I'm still living with my parents. Christ is still living with the Father, so I'm still living with my parents.
Hey, Mr. Riafe. Yo, thank you. Mr. Hakim, how are you doing?
Oh,
Are you also doing the way?
no, I'm not manager. I'm doing great.
You are doing great.
Yes.
So you agree with me that there's money in the system?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, there's money.
Did you hear that?
I don't want to say anything. Just let's
Say it,
continue. He's my brother, and I hate people who lies. Like, but he's not lying since it's him.
Obiani in the bottom.
Obiani
in the bottom. My dryer. Oh no, I send the bottom my wet.
But answer you before I say it, Mr. My bag na empty. Ma bibi kum. I don't.
Oma bibi nkomo.
Yeah, ma bibi kum.
Right. Let's dive into the main issues. But before we dive into the main topic for this morning, I don't know if you followed Parliament's proceedings yesterday, and then we saw our honorables. I could say a stampede in Parliament. Yes, stampede in Parliament. And then we heard them shouting, no third term, no third term, no third term. But just this morning I saw in the news, and this is from CT and from Kwache Ofosu, who says that Mama has no 10-term agenda. Mama has no third-term agenda. It's an absurd fantasy. Do you see it as such? Or there's something going on that we ourselves, we are not seeing, that probably President John Dramani Mahama could, venture or attempt to amend the constitution and then go for a third term? Do you see that happening, Mr. Hakim?
First of all, I'll say good morning to you and my co-panelists here. And sorry for the lateness.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Sure. NPP, sometimes we don't even want to say their propaganda is too much. It's too much. Saying President John Dramani Mahama is amending the constitution to go for a 10th term is absolutely a big lie. Why am I saying this? Has the president said in any of his speech that he will be coming for a third time?
No.
So why all those banters and all those propaganda saying no third term, no third term, if the person you are saying he's going for third term hasn't declared or doing anything to amend the constitution to favor him? So there's no third term.
There's no third term.
There's no third
So we should believe it.
Sure.
That indeed there's no third term.
There's no third term.
But how would you feel if all of a sudden we just get to hear that, okay, the constitution has been amended and the president is going for third term? Would you be sad? Would you be happy?
For now, I can't say I'll be sad and I can't say I'll be happy too.
Right.
But let's just wait for the future. Sure.
Right. Mr. Wiafe, what can you say to this?
You see, Hakim, I see you to be a nice gentleman and
a very calm one.
A very calm one.
From the way he's speaking.
Please let your behavior be such calmness as your face tells you. Let me tell you something. The NDC is a political party that always tests the waters. They are there to just test the yenye we yenhwe se nkrofo no kase de bi a different strategy. That's how Mahama and his governors they are doing. They are testing the water. Let's tell them that Mahama is coming for the third term. So if people don't react in a negative way, they say, that means they are buying into our ideas. But Mr. Hakim, let me tell you something. That third term cannot come on. Whether you were testing the waters yesterday or not, we as the NPP, money in see. So Mahama, whatever he's going to do, there's no way he's going for the third term. So whether he was testing water, so he was saying the truth, so he cannot amend the constitution in his favor. And Ghana is not only for one person.
Yes.
So Mahama cannot take Ghana into his hands and do whatever he wants. There are state of council. Council members are there. You understand? So Mr. Hakim, revisit what you just said. They cannot test the waters and expect us to be calm. Then parliament.
Hey, but looking at that, do you think that was right to even do in the first place, knowing that all proceedings are actually being streamed, not just for the country, but everyone is watching? And then you keep doing this in parliament.
That is not about religion or anything, but I believe you go to church.
Yes, I go to
Mr.
church.
Hakim here always visit the mosque.
Yes.
His behavior is trying to be something. Bible says violence take it by force.
So you had to be violent to take it by force.
Oh no, I'm just saying, I'm just quoting direct from the Bible. So I believe that's what they all read and it gingered them to do whatever they are doing. NDC is testing the waters to bring Mahama. And you see, there is no way Mahama can continue with what he is doing now. There's no way. Mahama for Breo Kromo.
But what is he doing?
Transport system, I say, see, where is Debbie is around, right?
Yes.
For the past 3 weeks, McCarthy, no water. Mr. Akin, where do you stay?
I stay at Tema, and there's the water is flowing every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Mama is doing division by 30.
Oh, there's no division.
Oh, it's true. It's 3 weeks now. Oh, I'll not sit on this big platform and lie. No, there's no way. And my people at McCarthy knows me not as a liar. I'm not a liar. That's why you see, Akim, let me chip in this. I'm a unit committee chairman in my area, McCarthy North. You can go and check, and I will not lie for anything. I went to Waterworks myself. They told me they are what? They are, I think they are one of the tools or the drivers is not around or what. Akim, 3 good weeks. They be amikobunsu. I'm the only female I'm the only male with my mom. They be amikobunsu. Hakim, how will I even have a sound mind to come and even sit here and talk? And open my bunsu 30 buckets.
Hey,
it's not easy for me.
30 buckets. Well, I don't be able to.
So you see, sometimes me boom and call a name. I don't like a station whereby me boom and then masako boom.
But how many barrels do you have in your room? That 30 buckets.
Madam, me want me room. Me want a room. We have visitors lodge. You understand?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So Hakim, don't sit here and say things that will blind the people. Let's look at the real issue on the ground. People are suffering. Hakim, at Tema, where you stay, have you been able to organize, let's say, a small podium for people to bring out the negativity they are facing in this governance? 1 year, people are crying. Kaya Yui, they don't have a place to sleep. You go to Accra.
But with the Kaya, is it a responsibility of the government to look for places for them?
I'm shocked.
Yes.
So.
Is it a responsibility of the government to look for a place for you to live?
For me to live?
Yes.
NDC government? No.
But during the previous administration, did they find places for these people to live?
Okay, madam, if you've not read John Mahama's manifesto before he came to power, he said he's going to provide a place for the Kayayis to sleep, because whenever
in his manifesto.
Yes, please. Oh, madam, then maybe you didn't listen. Maybe okay, you are not so much into politics, right? Yeah. Also, baby are more mother, because when you see them moving around, it's not a good thing.
Hakim, did you say that?
Actually, we said that.
So what happens?
Madam,
to
please
that
let's
thing?
pause. Please pause. So, am I saying the truth or I'm lying?
Oh, let me ask Hakim.
Oh, Hakim is a good friend of mine. You see?
So Hakim, how far with that project?
Actually, we are still in our first year, and getting a place for cars isn't going to be a one time or a daybreak something. It's a process.
Right.
We'll start that very soon, and we are just in our first year. So in the coming days, we'll see what.
Hakim, if you say you are in your first year and then the coming days, you see, I hate procrastination. Oh yes, that is me. I hate procrastination, and one thing about me also is I don't do promise and fail. Nanado said you would do free SHS. 3 months. Boom. We did it.
And
One district, one factory.
what's the results of free SHS right now?
Hey, Hakim, when did you complete SHS? You've not seen anything. You are saying what's the results of free SHS, madam? Yet you are saying a free SHS. Boy, be really school work. Then those villages at there was something had A's throughout. You're flying the neck quadruple shit. They say okay, a master's degree. That is free SHS. So free SHS.
The one that people were going for gold and then green.
Yes, even as at that time, a guy from a village whereby electricity is not that time before we took over, the Doomsaw and others was warring the villages. Even Accra wasn't suffering that much because most of the productivities were done here. So sometimes they just squeeze other people and supply Accra with light. But even a boy from Adeso, a village where there is no light, there is no proper drinking water, he managed to get A's. Hakim, what can you tell me about free SHS that I don't know?
But you are aware that during your time, people were actually suffering in schools too.
Madam, you see, every good thing at the beginning will suffer a lot. Let's take how this bottle water is done, how the bottle is done. They gather empty rubbers, they burn it, they go through suffocation before they come out with this beautiful thing. So anytime there is something good, madam, you should know the negativity, and you see there are other people within our own circle that will be pulling the strings. Oh, are they with the you understand? But until you get down there and do everything, you block all the loopholes. You understand? That is when the thing become better, and we are all enjoying now. Until when we swear in mama,
Ayo, we've heard you.
60% failure.
Okay, Mr. Hakim, do you have anything to say?
You see, this year results is a true reflection of the Ghanaian students, and I'm a beneficiary of the free SHS, and I must attest, and also confess, during our period at SHS, there were a lot of struggles. A lot of struggles.
What are some of the struggles?
Accommodation, food was also a struggle. I can barely say, and for a fact, even granule soup, they were mixing Tom Brown with granule soup to feed us.
To feed you people.
At my school, I'll not mention it on this large bar.
It's fine.
But they were mixing granule soup and Tom Brown to feed us. Is it a bad deed or a good deed?
I wonder how you people were coping.
Very good. And I spent 3 years feeding on that kind of food, and you come here to tell me that free SHS was good.
Hakim, did you die? if that thing was killing, it wouldn't kill only you.
But was it right? If it would have been fair to you, would you have been happy?
Madam,
or would you have consumed
you
that?
see, I'm not a caterer. Caterers know how to do. You see,
so they are not a caterer.
Yes, when you do
Tom Brown and granule soup, and you are saying you
what kind of combo is that?
how will you know it's very, very nutritious?
Oh, come on.
No, caterers don't just do anything. They go online.
Tom Brown and granule
You see,
soup.
Hakim, it's very good. You are just telling me you are a beneficiary of free SHS. Hakim, that means I completed about, let's say, 6 years or 5 years before you went to SHS.
Sure.
There is something called gas. You understand? You see, those foods are there. When you are going to SHS, it's not a comfort zone.
We understand it's not a comfort zone, but
so why do you complain? Akim, when you ate that thing, did you see any reactions?
I saw.
You saw reactions?
I was sick every time.
Sick every time?
Yes.
You need to check your system.
It wasn't my system.
I think you are being unfair.
Yes.
Very, very, very unfair.
You see,
because I think that was fed to you, you wouldn't be happy or you wouldn't even consume it.
Oh, you see,
right. With that being said,
everything.
let's dive into our major news story and our discussion for this morning. So for our first topic, Ghana's politicians must learn from coup. What politicians need to learn from the recent coup that is happening in West Africa. So a security analyst, Dr. Emmanuel Swete, is cautioning Ghana's political leaders to take lessons from the recent wave of coup in West Africa. His comments follow reports of an attempted coup in Benin on December 7, 2025, where gunfire was heard near the president's residence and soldiers announced a suspension of the constitution before ECOWAS intervened. Dr. Emmanuel says the situation in the SAP region should remind Ghanaian politicians to stay connected to citizens and govern responsibly. He referenced earlier comments by former President John Dramani Mahama, who also urged leaders to pay attention to the rising public support for coup leaders in parts of the region. According to Dr. Emmanuel, political elite must understand that their safety and power rely heavily on the trust and well-being of the ordinary Ghanaian. He believes that over-reliance on state protection and a disconnect from citizens can breed resentment, which may show through protests or at the ballot box. He stressed that leaders must not only speak about accountability and service, but demonstrate it genuinely through actions. So this is what a security analyst had to say about the Benin coup, which was thwarted and intervened by the ECOWAS. What do you think Ghanaian politicians can learn from this, Mr. Emmanuel?
Okay, you see, one thing about coup, sometimes a coup cannot be planned within a day or two.
Yeah.
No, they don't do it that way. So it has a numerous occurrences, and the coup d'etats, they target a particular thing or people for a long time. Looking at the time they sleep, like their negative side and their positive side. So they watch you for, I think, a period of time, let's say 6 months or something, before they come in with a full force. But as Ghanaians, I think Ghana, a coup can never happen.
What makes you think so?
Good. These are my reasons. We are people of only two political parties, let's say dual parties, right?
Yes.
Okay. The way we understand each other, the way we do our things, I don't think coup can happen, because every political party knows at most 8 years to come, the people themselves will reject you. It's not by your deeds, it's not by your works, it's not by anything you are going to do. They'll just reject you. Let's take former President Kufuor. What didn't Kufuor do? He did his best. And that time the economy was very, very stable. 1 cedi, $1. But as at 2008 that he finishes tenure in office, he brought someone forward. People rejected. It was the same party.
Yes, it was the same party.
But as at that time, people felt fine. You people have ruled us for a while. Let's change and see something else, a better thing. Or you see, we have our preferences.
Yes.
Everybody has his or her preference. So sometimes when people are selecting or choosing something, it's not because they know that thing will be better or anything, but they just feel like there is a need for change. There's just a need for change. With my constituency like this, Honorable Tina was doing well, but we felt there was a need for change.
So you just want to change the person.
You understand?
A different person should also come and let's see what he is also bringing on board.
Yes. So you see, coup happening in Ghana, I would say is like 20% out of 100. And most of the times too, if it will happen, then it will happen within the caucus of the same president or the same ruling government. Because they know the weakness of the governance. Yes. And they know the people that they can deploy to help them achieve their targets. So with me, coup happening in Ghana, it's like, so coming to the question, let me read it.
what politicians can actually learn from what is happening.
Okay. You see, there's a lot they need to learn about that.
Right.
There's a big. You see, right now, people are learning. Everyone is learning. And yes, my dream will be because of Niema is see that occurrences be on Mankasa. As of now, when you're a politician, people see you are embezzling funds.
Yes.
They won't talk. Oh, they won't talk. Oh, you're MP and Chebia, Oba Bem, they won't say no. Niema's son, 10. They won't talk. You will see form. They will vote against you. And you see, the more you see, it will start from voting against. I'm promising you here. A time will come, people will be attacked.
Yeah.
Because a layman will be suffering and you will not get anything. But you, as a politician, within 4 or 6 months, you have enriched yourself. People will start attacking people. Take it from me. So if we don't want coup or anything to happen by the civilians, sometimes it's not the military that will take over. Yes. It's not the military. Military no civilians doesn't change military. Doesn't change police. So if a time is coming, then these things are all happening. They need to be very, very careful. Whether embezzling or disrespect or saying things that will hurt the people, anything can trigger.
Anything can trigger.
Anything can trigger.
Right. Mr. Hakim.
Okay. First of all, Ghana is one of the peaceful and stable countries we can say in West Africa.
Yeah.
And coup happening in Ghana again is a 20%, like my brother said here. The recent coups that happened in Mali, Burkina Faso was due to the government not listening to the people's voices.
Yeah.
For instance, in Mali, the government, there was a lot of corruption happening in Mali, which the civilians approached the government, but the government wasn't giving them that kind of needed listening ear.
Right.
And that was why a coup d'etat happened there. So coup happening in Ghana is a 20%. So what Ghanaian politicians need to learn from these coups is that they should listen to their people. And ignore those corruption stuff. That's the main thing.
Sure. Right. But looking at all of this, do you think the Ghanaian politician actually listen to the people?
With this current government?
Not with this
question.
current.
It's a general question.
Yeah. Away from politics, please.
Okay. But I was just thinking this current governments and their policy, they don't listen to us.
It's
not like I think. It's something that is happening.
Yes. That the Ghanaian politicians do not listen to their citizens.
You're talking about current governance.
No.
Okay.
In general.
Oh,
it could be the NPP, it could be the NDC. They don't listen to the people at all.
If it's the MPP, they don't listen. You said as an MPP.
Can you give instances where? But you see, I can give you so many instances. Akim, relax. Akim, relax. There was a time.
Right.
A certain president told us he's a dead goat. In quote, dead goat. Hey. Madam, in the nipa krapo wu ha o kasa de ho ntie na aponche awewu. Do you get what I'm trying to?
Yeah.
That means oka bibia onte. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Oka bibia onte. Nipa wu akasa onte. Aponche kra de wu krapo de abobo. Cause o de netu jaso krapo a onte hwe. But nipa bitimi chat that one unconscious, so the jack can no bona why is it? A dead goat. Hakim, and you are here telling me the MPP. No, let's be fair. Far from politics. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. A dead goat cannot hear anything. And that was what a certain president told us. So maybe a book can catch and say, oh, hospital bill say those one. Me a dead goat, mente. Yato pipe more, me a dead goat. Some say dead goat you want to say. Oh, Mr. President, light cost row, me a dead goat, mente. You see, so a hard dream when politicians don't listen to the people. Akufo-Addo came, saw the people were struggling. We brought the free SHS. One district, one factory. Rubber factory.
One district, one factory. In my constituency and in my district, there's not even a single district. There's a single factory. Not Tema.
Where do you say you see?
Sanaru constituency and the Sanaru municipality. There's not even a single factory.
Have you been able to go around the whole
municipality?
Are you sure?
I'm very, very sure. You can do your research on
Hakim.
that. There's not even a single factory.
There's no single factory.
Single factory.
You see, Hakim, sometimes you don't get the concept of one. You see, last time I explained it to you.
Explain it to him.
I should explain it to you. Okay, Hakim, there can be an existing company that the government can support. We can name it. Yes. Oh, no, it's true. That's the concept. It's not own Timmy and Twaso.
Then the government comes, help the person,
partnership,
and then you name it one district, one factory.
But there's no one district.
There's no one district.
Somebody has just said.
But you agree with what he said, that the government comes to your aid and then help you, and then they name it one district, one factory. Okay.
But
regards with my municipality, there's nothing like that.
So the one on that to relax. You just give me. I'll just read it to you because there are so many across the country. Maybe you have not taken critical look because I know you are an opposite government politician, so you will not say things that we did in the past, right?
Right.
So I'm okay with him.
So let's not move far away from the question. That has to do with our system so far and with our democracy so far. Do you think the Ghanaian politician actually pays attention or listens to the citizen? It could be, maybe you can compare if that will be easier for you.
Saying the Ghanaian people, do the government really listen to them? Let me give an example. Under NPP government, when the civilians were onto the president to change the finance minister, what happened? Just because a finance minister was a family member, and what's the results now? So that's one thing we see. But under our government, there's nothing like that. The President Mahama makes sure he listens to all civilians through their members of parliament, through their district chief executives. But under MPP, there wasn't any minister.
There was
nothing like that.
You didn't see
no.
That particular party's politician.
No, they were not listening to Ghanaians.
Akim, you need to go back and learn more.
And I think even with the amendment of their constitution, one thing they highlighted there was that what led to their downfall or to their defeat in the election was they didn't pay attention to the grassroots. You didn't listen to them. That was what talked about me, I said. That's what he said. I was there. I reported on that issue. Okay. I listened and I heard. But
as Akim is saying, Mahama listens to the people through MPs, the chief municipal executives, is a lie.
What makes you think it's a lie? Because you've seen them bring platforms. We have the accountability series where the MPs and then the ministers and the appointees come on board and then tell people that this is what we are doing. They are being transparent with the people, and I think with that they even open a forum And I think the president has also done that with the media, where he invited them to the Jubilee House. Tell me, what's the issue on board and all of that? Don't you think that one alone is convincing to say that that particular party actually
so
listened to the
after
citizens?
listening, and you increase tariffs. After listening to them or their hardship, and you increase tariff. Oh, madam, you see, let's not lie to ourselves. I can listen to you, but I'll never obey you. Just for the media's sake. It's true. You see, settings. Do you understand settings? There was settings whereby Atoforsen will just open X and be interacting with people. What are the problems, madam? I'm boldly telling you, sending nice settings.
But don't you think that one alone is an effort of the government even giving the
you see,
citizens...
making an effort effortless. You have your own plan. You just want to involve the people. I say what now with them? I your calculation. Say come market. Unim say better near 5 pe. But also be the incolania metro. Hey, madam, where here? Just wasting the person's time. Onto.
But
listen. It's not part of your budget, but I just want to interact with a person for interaction's sake. Just for the media to see, say, oh, they are involving people, madam. It's a lie.
But were the Ghanaian people not crying for the e-levy to be abolished?
Oh, madam, you see, talking of e-levy,
and them abolishing, wasn't not them listening to the people.
But have you heard of petroleum levy?
Oh, we've heard of it, and they've explained to the people.
Definitely.
So you think?
You understand what I'm trying to tell you, right? When you e-levy a free, who did the levy ni P levy aba? Madam.
Which one is the P levy?
Oh, that's the petroleum levy.
And so it's D levy. The way you mention this, it make it look as if there are 2 levies.
Oh, yeah, I'll make it look as if.
But it's just one levy.
Now sentence, you understand? So, interacting with me and having your own plans, madam, I don't see any effort here. Because you know that's what I'm going to do. You're just coming to waste my time just for the media to say, oh, wait, you'll buy idea or then Crawford. No.
So you think it's a media charade?
Yeah.
They don't even listen
it's
to
just
the people.
Settings. They have their own plans.
Okay, so let's move on to, since we are all politicizing this issue, let's move on to your party. What are some of the things that you think the citizens actually poured out their frustration and then you listen to them? What are some of the things? If you don't mind, can you state some instances?
Oh, a whole lot.
What are they?
You see, for instance, when COVID came, there were so many issues of people not having money to buy water and paying their electricity bill. The government, in its own power, dropped the amount being used, and even with water, it was free for 6 good months. It was free. Nobody paid anything, and it was flowing. Madam, upon doing all this, upon doing all that too, recently that mama came. Watumu bam 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 bam. Water. My mother and I we pay 180 cedis every month. We don't even wash much. We don't wash. But we pay 180. 2 people. So Akim, consider a family man working with a factory being paid 1,000 cedis. Being paid 1,000 cedis. Of a car 350. A car 650. Obetia prepaid. Prepaid. Now those time a work for and they are 18%. Whatever, so I thought prepaid them 150 cedis. And Kolani coast coin or the Bemo. Hakim, think about this. Do you think about the people you just made a media sharia and you feel all is said and done? Oben abe 2 pipe, move 2 water. You understand? So Hakim, these things are things that your government is not listening to the people. You see, when the governance will go war and when the economy will grow, it's all about the layman, the one who is not having certificates. If that person is free and has a little bit financial freedom, the economy is okay. You understand? Because that layman is a man who will go and buy just 1.5 kilo. Just one. No. Someone who is having money will just go for 1 bag, which will last. You understand?
Right. So what do you think the Ghanaian politician can do to rebuild trust and then make sure that they stay connected with the citizens? Let me hear from you, Mr. Hakim.
For the government to gain trust from the citizens, they need to listen to them. For instance, with the NDC, the people said they wanted e-levy to be abolished.
Yeah.
We came within a period of 6-7 months, e-levy was abolished. The people again said they wanted goods and services to come down. We brought, for instance, just take example of foodstuffs. How much was a bag of maize?
I can't.
As at that time.
I don't
Oh,
know.
madam.
Under MPP.
600 CDs.
Oh,
Under
let him
MP.
finish.
Under
He's
MP.
asking a question that I want to
Under
answer.
MPP.
600 CDs.
A bag of maize was costing more than 750 Ghana cedis.
Oh, where did you buy your maize from?
A bag of maize, and even
Go to the market.
in Tamale or in the north,
What have you of?
that's where maize, the prices of maize at that time and currently, if we are to do ranges from all regions, Tamale will be the region that has the lowest distance. But Tamale, it was costing more than 750 Ghana cedis. Right now, how much is a bag of maize? A bag of maize is costing less than 250.
A bag of maize, madam.
250 Ghana cedis. Do your research on it. A bag of maize, I can get you a bag of maize, 250 Ghana. If you want 100 bags, I can get it for you.
Please record this one.
Record it, you can.
Okay.
Right.
A bag of maize, 250 Ghana cedis. How much was a carton of this thing, a tomatoes, and how much is the price now? Everything has gone down. Foodstuffs, transport, everything. We're picking car bus from Tamale to Accra. It was more than 350 or 320. But now it's 240, 250. SCC is now 250 Ghana cedis, and VIP is 300 because it's a private company.
Yeah.
And how much was it? It was 320, 350. Go to VIP website right now or their Facebook page. You see the prices there. So the people say they wanted those things to be down, and we brought it. How much was a dollar? 1 CD to a dollar was how much? 17, 16 CDs. How much is 1 CD to a dollar now?
The same 16 CDs.
Hey, check.
No,
check.
Last time I checked,
No,
it
pick
was
your
16.
phone. No, pick your
He
phone.
said pick your phone
Pick
and
your
check
phone
Bank
and
of
show it
Ghana
to the
December.
camera. How much a dollar is now?
Dollar rate and see this dollar.
So, looking at the things you have mentioned, what else do you think the people can do? I mean, politicians can do to stay connected to the people? Because it looks like once power is given to these people, they get to the top and then they forget the people that even vote for them. And that alone even fuels anger. And that is why people, attempt to take over.
Like I said earlier, it's just listening to the people.
Yeah.
And power sometimes makes people change their lifestyle. But that shouldn't be the case. Listening to the people is just the main focus and doing their will. Even if you can't, there are some instances communication too is very, very important. Listening to the people and the means you communicate with them, it brings their anger down. That's just one the main facts in it.
Right. Mr. Biafe, what do you think our politicians can do to stay connected to the citizens?
You see, staying connected to the system is
The citizens.
the citizen.
Yes.
Let me hook you. $1 CD to $1. Check the price.
It's 15 CDs, 21.
What's
pesos.
15 CDs? Check it. It's 11 CDs.
11 CDs today.
Check it. As of
Is it the second?
9th
The
December.
dollar is second one or third? I didn't see it.
It's the first one.
It's the first one. The first one is given. Okay. But notwithstanding, you are not doing your best. You see, for the politicians to stay connected to the civilians or their
to the citizens.
To the
And those that
citizens.
voted for them.
good. You see, it's an easy task to stay connected. It's very, very easy. But you see,
It's easy.
Yes, it's easy.
What are some of the things?
You need to create a platform for these stuffs. You need to get an office for you see, complaints cannot be labeling to you directly. You need to get a place whereby there is an office. There is an MP's office, let's say constituency office, with any complaint. If you can't even write, there is a secretary there. Come, explain to her, put it on paper, add your active number. The MP will get it to you. The MP will get back to you. But you see, sometimes I can't say pride. No, I can't use the word pride. Or I can't use the word busy too. You cannot be so much busy. But this, our current politicians are so busy that they don't have time for those.
For the people.
Yes. They don't have time for them. See, sometimes the reason why I come here and mention my MP's name is, despite his busy schedules, he goes to school programs like Deba and other stuff, or squeezing the home. That's Jerry Ahmed Shaib, who's squeezing the home every time he is here. There are some MPs, after they are being voted into power, unless the following elections,
going back to the constituency self is a problem.
It's a problem. We have so many complaints. Others, when they are voted in the villages, they come to Accra. They don't visit the village again. Even their constituency executives doesn't see them until there's an event that they will even meet them or something. You see, but as time goes on, we need to change our tactics. Those things were in the past. Now get involved with the people. You see, Sunday, I said something. The people that you are treating them the same way, they will vote against you when you come back.
When you come back.
Yes. So they have to find so many ways. With this MP's office, I'm saying, we have with Wejagbawe constituency. Our MP's office is at where the DVL is, STC. Yeah. He has an office. So with any grievance or any problem, complaint, whether NDC, CPP, MPP, you just go there, you lodge your complaints. Jerry Ahmed will call you. He will call you or even message you or arrange a meeting with you.
Right.
So they need to set up and do things.
And do something.
Yes.
And then make sure that they are connected to the citizen.
Yes.
That alone is not going to fuel people's anger. But as for the coup with Ghana here, he says that you are saying that
it's 20%.
It's 20%.
Yes,
so it's likely that it will not even happen right here in this country. Then we praise God for that. That's the good news then. Right, let's move on to our next topic. Minority slums government over tariff hikes, demands withdrawal. So the minority in parliament says the recent increase in electricity and water tariffs is unfair and must be withdrawn immediately. So electricity tariffs have gone up by nearly 10% and water by almost 16% from January 2026. So the minority argues that Ghanaians are struggling already and more increases will hurt families and collapse small businesses. They believe government should fix power losses and waste in the system instead of pushing the cost onto consumers. Do you think it's justifiable with what the minority is saying that the increase of tariffs should be reversed immediately? Because the Ghanaian people are already facing hardship, and then it looks like when the government is facing problems with our utility that has to do with water and then electricity, instead of them fixing the mess, they come and then increase the tariffs and then they push it to the consumer who is already suffering. And the minority is like, no, you've increased electricity and water tariffs already this year, so we are increasing it again. People are already suffering, and this is going to affect businesses, so they are calling on the government to reverse that immediately. Do you think that is justifiable by the minority?
You see, it's very, very laudable. Sometimes I do say this current government doesn't listen to anyone because of their previous utterances and other stuffs. because a dead goat will not listen to anybody. You see, sometimes when things like this happens, it's not for the sake of the MPs to just stand up and start ranting or saying anything. No, they think about their constituency people. They think about the civilians. Already, things are bad. Within just this 11, 12 months, things are. You see, people don't just have the podium to voice out. That is why. And they deploy more military people in the system. So, untimin kasa, ube complaining, and let's see. But you see, the people are suffering and not complaining, and you are coming to increase tariffs again, madam. The reason why you want to increase water is because of galamsey. More chemicals to treat the water before you give it to the people. Declare a state of emergency. Ose dabi, madam, what should we do? Should we go and carry the yakoye kaya yunia coins na yedeba beto kivo gari dino? Osa be free ho. Madam, this is bad. So me, I support the minority 101%. Yes, because already Akim, you should know a friend from the village might be suffering. Osa beto in suomu. Osa beto water. You see, like osa be man or high electricity bill. How would that person, feel? Hakim, talk to your people. It's heartbreaking.
Hakim, talk to your people. Let me hear from you. Do you think it's justifiable? Or you are satisfied with the kind of...
there's no administration that is happy with any increments in tariffs.
Yes.
But there's a case, first of all, tariffs are not being increased by the government. It's increased by the PURC.
The PURC.
And they have their own constitution. And there's a lot that ventures into it before they increase tariffs. I want to ask my brother here. The 12 months of President John Mahama in office, was the Dumso rate in his constituency or his municipality? Dumso has come down to this.
Where?
There's no Dumso happening in Ghana again.
Dumso.
Yes.
There is no light out.
There's no
If there's a power
outage, then it might be a problem, but it's not Dumso. We can't leverage it as Dumso.
You see, last week the whole nation.
But is that Dumso?
It's not Dumso. It wasn't which last week. You are saying the whole nation.
They are testing their water. What are they testing?
So that if the whole nation they complain.
No, but definitely people will complain because who is happy about the lights going off?
Yes. You also tell him that there was light out.
But how do you understand Dumso?
Dumso.
How do you understand Dumso?
But
until how many times they call it?
Oh, beside Debbie.
Debbie.
Hey. Oh, ask Debbie. You see, sometimes you see that tema. You stay away the free zones, sir, because of the production and other things. They don't like to. It's true. They don't like to off your life because you are doing production and you know money. Hakim, relax. Let me tell you something.
No, it's a time to talk, so please don't interject. No, don't do that.
When you stay at tema, you are enjoying light. Have you asked of the villages? You see, you are being biased over here. Hakim, let me tell you something. People are really suffering.
Mr. Hakim, please there continue.
When I go back to the north, I spend hopefully like 3 to 4 months.
4 months
every time. And within my 3 to 4 months stay, there's no lighthouse. The whole of northern region, but we used to have Dumso in the previous administration.
And where they
even in my administration in the previous, there was Dumso.
Yes, there was Dumso.
But currently we are solving it.
Madam, please, oh my.
No.
You see,
he was very quiet when you were talking. So
allow him to.
No. Allow him to flow. I'll just do that. Mr. Hakim, please continue.
We have solved it before you are here. You are saying what I.
So with the PURC, there's a lot that ventures before they increase their prices, and there was a lot of huge debts we owe the independent power producers, over $1 billion. You can do your search on that. And $1 to 17 cedis and $1 to 11 cedis, and paying those little taxes and tariff increments is better.
Yeah.
At least we have stable lights. We have good water consumption, and with the water self, it's because of the production this thing they use, or I don't even know how to put it.
So
Right.
The doom soil is too much that the waters were spoiled under the previous government.
Madam, you see, sometimes when Hakim is talking in a calm way and still lying, I wonder how he lives his life. You see, let me tell you something. This doomsaw you are here claiming applause for was never fixed in Mohammed's government. We came to fix it, and you are now taking glory for.
So you want to tell
When
me that
Akufo-Addo
under
was-
MPP government
please,
there
please,
wasn't
when
any
you were
doomsaw?
talking, I remained calm, but you are lying and still. You see, when we're living in governance, right? When we're just going out, people say you don't like us again. We gave you power, light. There was no doomsaw, madam. 8 good years. Now, if you are not for example complain so many years, because light this is so sad. No.
Hey, but were we not here when people on social media were also complaining that immediately they put things in the fridge, it becomes hard because now they are no longer taking the light out, so they beg Mama should take the light out more. I don't know if you saw that thing
I
on
saw
social
it.
media.
Madam,
So
those people-
where are you getting your facts from?
Those people were paid people, few people.
No,
How were they paid?
They are. But I see,
No. How are they paid?
When I talk about settings, you don't understand.
No, this one is not certain
Oh, it's certain.
because I've even experienced it myself that now they are not putting the light off because sometimes you want to go somewhere and then you are tired, you don't want to go again. Then you are just looking for an excuse. So immediately there's light out. Oh, there was light out. That's why you couldn't come in. But now they are no longer putting the light out. So what will you say? Would you also say that they paid me to also say this?
Oh no, but you didn't come on social media. Were you paid? Because you're not
Oh,
paid,
no,
so you
but
know.
I don't think-
you have top credit 50 cities and more. Say omo data 20. No mo use 30 as TNT. Omo make just social media say and then say a light. Madam, Akufo-Addo's time. That was when people were complaining that their eyes were pained because the light they don't off it.
If I remember, if I remember vividly,
Yeah.
I think during the previous administration, there were lights on back and forth, and then people were complaining. The citizens were complaining that if it is doomsaw, they should just draw a timetable.
Then
What did Napo say? That
Napo.
if we feel it is doomsaw,
We
we
should
should draw our own timetable.
Yes.
That was what he
You
said.
see, sometimes many people don't understand Napo. Oh yes, it's true. It's true. You see,
But how is Napo?
Hakim, let's not use politics. You see, you are young. Don't let politics blind your eyes.
Say how the emotions have been. So
Why?
he's young.
Oh no, they be make can't naturally. You see, let me tell you something. Obi Kasa. Sometimes I just stay quietly, analyze whatever anybody is saying, take the negative one out, absorb the positive ones. That will help me. You see, we have not declared say we're finna say low shedding, right? But Ghanaians want to force words in our mouth. We gave a communique that there is a problem with one of the big machines that supply the light. No, you were here. We gave a communique nationwide. So how then do you come back again and tell me say doomsa timetable? Oh, madam,
Right.
look at pressure is on you trying to solve an issue, and somebody is just saying whatever he or she wishes. Madam, will you feel happy? We are all humans.
Okay.
Nyankopon nebufu ye no tweaba. So
Right.
Napo doesn't have that strength to fight everybody.
Okay.
To better bomb back.
You go explain
Tire.
tire. So, do you think there's a way the governments can actually come in to help these citizens so they don't feel the impact of the increased tariffs?
There's a whole lot of ways government can do this.
Which are?
One, I think electricity needs to be so down that the D-levy can be used to resolve other issues concerning the electricity. And with the pipe, the water, government need to declare a state of emergency because it's a galamsey
That is destroying the
yes. And you see, Hakim, when these water bodies are being destroyed, they are the same ones that they use in processing and giving Ghanaians water. It's the same water bodies. We don't get water from anywhere than the rivers, the streams, and other stuffs. Where your people are spoiling them doing this galamsey. Madam, you get what I'm trying to tell you? So if government is to declare a state of emergency, it will help everybody. It wouldn't be like we should the civilians who are suffering now should bring the little they have to help solve this. Whereas we have we have a tool that can store it. State of emergency. Nobody should go to galamsey again. Memo be anye galamsey. Deploy more soldiers to help. You understand? Look at the streams, Lake Boso, Baby Ase. Just recently, last night I told you, I went to my village. I come from Kwewum Price. Suhum Ase Yao. People have made the water like tea. Do you know cappuccino tea? That is how the water is. It's heartbreaking. Because let's say if my father is staying there, how will my father survive? Those farmers there that brings food stuff for us to export and get foreign exchange. And you know, those up there too, their mindsets are different. Yam, they will test it, whether there is no litmus in it, whether there is no lead in it. They care about their health. Hakim, are you trying to tell me that our president, His Excellency, doesn't care about you and I, our health? Why is he not declaring a state of emergency, Hakim? It will all boil down to you and I. If we are to buy water, they said that even the cheapest water on the internet is 13 cedis. Hakim, how many can you buy?
Right. Do you have anything to say to that, Mr. Hakim?
Yes, I'm happy my brother here clearly stated about declaring a state of emergency. You know, declaring a state of emergency should be the last approach.
Yeah.
And under the MPP government, using eight years to solve galamsey, and we asked them to declare a state of emergency, but they refused.
We did.
They refused.
Oh, madam.
Which state of emergency did you declare?
Let me see. I like facts.
Yes,
Continue.
I'm asking.
You just continue. I'll give you.
So, President John Mahama, his first time in office, a first full year in office, he's doing all his means to tackle galamsey. We can bear with that fact.
So when?
Even with this galamsey, we lost some people in it, just due to the fight in it.
Yeah.
So there's there's a limit it will reach that if it's not solved, the president will declare a state of emergency. But declaring a state of emergency right now isn't the best solution. Because a lot of lives will be lost.
Yeah.
In what way? How will life?
You know, declaring of state of emergency, sometimes there's shoot and kill in it.
Yeah.
Shoot and kill.
Yes.
Oh, then the people are.
Sometimes
the people are not
sometimes declaring a state of emergency.
How do you shoot somebody? After declaring, Mahama has come online. His Excellency, the President of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, has come online. Press conference. There is a state of emergency on all works concerning galamsey. Madam, is somebody going to shoot the president? No.
He's not.
I'm not talking about the president.
But who? He said you lose lives. Which kind
yes,
of lives?
a lot of lives
But
will be lost.
How do you understand the state of emergency?
There should be a pause on galamsey.
And then you declare it, and then you just leave it like that.
Oh, no.
Right. So what else goes on? What are some of the activities that goes on?
Good. You state your reasons. Right. After declaring, you state your reasons, and you come down to battle. You explain how you are going to battle them if they are still working, right? So you deploy soldiers to the grounds, environmental protection agencies, you deploy all of them to the grounds so that they go and check at the main point galamsey areas. They just go and safeguard the place so that no one will get access to the place to destroy the water and start killing Ghanaians. You understand? So there is no way somebody is going to shoot. Madam.
But
let's say
please
no. Let's say you are here working. There's an incident. the government has deployed in Nigeria. They say EFCC, but here Iyoko to come here. But are they coming to shoot you?
No.
Even when they are arresting you and you don't resist, will they handcuff you? No. So how will people no, you see, explain the loss of life. Why? Who is going to kill them?
You see, there's a lot that ventures into the declaring a state of emergency,
And
with a state of emergency,
No, he's explaining it
with
to
the
you.
state of emergency, sometimes it includes loss of lives.
In what sense?
Deploying soldiers and this and that. You know the Galamseyers too can shoot.
They can shoot that what?
Are you not in this country?
No, they can shoot that
That
what?
you are hearing that the Galamseyers are also shooting at the task force that has been sent there. They are slashing people. You've not heard that one too.
This year.
Hey,
You see, sometimes, Hakim, let me tell you something. There is no way, if you are working under somebody, we are all working under Mahama. Mahama should say something. If you go the opposite way, that means you are rebellious.
Oh no.
It's
It's
true.
not Mama who is shooting. What?
No,
The
you
Galamsey
don't
is shooting me and you are.
mind him.
You don't understand the
I think
concept.
maybe he's pretending or
Oh,
something.
no.
Let's move on to our last news topic. Minority protest over Kpandai seat. The parliamentary seat for Kpandai has become a flashpoint of controversies after the Tamale High Court announced the 2024 election results and ordered a full rerun. On December 4, 2025, the Parliament of Ghana's clerk formally notified the Electoral Commission of Ghana that the seat was vacant, triggering strong condemnation from the parliamentary minority, who described the move as premature, unlawful, and disrespectful of due process. Do you think it was right for the clerk of parliament to announce that seat vacant if the court has announced that they should go for a rerun election? Mr. Hakim.
At least the clerk of parliament, they are responsible for. I'm sure they are responsible for the legal part.
Yeah.
So, courts declaring something vacant, it should go on. It should go on.
You think it should go on?
It should go on.
Or it was too early for them to
No, it
declare?
wasn't too early. You know, the time frame for the member of parliament to have been in parliament within that period was like 7 days. Then they will rearrange. I'm sure in a time frame of 15 days.
15 days.
To get the election done. So if the High Court declared it vacant, then the clerk should send a signal to the EC to arrange for that. Yes.
So you think that was the right step?
That was the right step.
So Pam no Cham no, that was the right thing the clerk should have done.
That was just the right thing to do.
But I see, Hakim, Hakim, are you sure?
Oh, that was the right thing.
So what do you think? So in your opinion, what do you think the right thing should have been, Mr. Riafe?
Hey Hakim, you are young. Things like this will be used against you very soon. I don't think that was the right.
So what better approach do you think they should have used?
You see, the clerk should have given some time, even though the seat has been vacant for a while.
Yeah.
And it's slowing down development at the court area because there's nothing that can be done over there. You understand? So I think there was he should have given some time for more, like just to give some time so that issues will be looked into.
What were they going to wait for again if the court has already given its ruling?
Its ruling was in favor of some people.
Do you think it was in favor or it was just a just ruling the court gave?
I feel the court was influenced.
Hey.
Yes, that's me.
By who?
Oh, by whoever. But I felt that's what I felt.
So you think the court was not fair
No.
by telling them to rerun the election?
But there was a declaration, or you've forgotten?
Yes, I know.
So why rerun? There was a declaration.
So you didn't hear of the issues that happened and then led
Madam,
to
which issue?
Okay, your last words, please.
My last word, I always want to greet people.
Okay.
Today, my lovely wife, Nancy Ama Okai, Member of Parliament, Jerry Ameshai, my father, Honorable Yao Premper, he is the former assemblyman of Makati North, and Honorable Opambo, and the whole of Wujagbawe. The whole of Wujagbawe. So you see, with whatever we've discussed over here, with a coup per se, I urge all government officials. It's not about NDC or MPP, because with effect of coup doesn't know MPP or NDC. They should do things in accordance so that nobody will even think of having a coup d'etat, so that the civilians will not suffer because of their deeds. Thank you very much.
Right, Mr. Hakim, your last words, please, before we leave.
My last words, I'll just say a big thank you to your team here. This is actually my first time.
Yes, it's your first time.
Yeah, so I'll say a big thank you to you guys, and also to my co-panelist, Mr. Emmanuel here. I want to say thank you to him. And also to my Member of Parliament, Honorable Ataisa, Member of Parliament for Sanarigu, and my boss too, Karim Babana, is the Student Loan Fund board member.
That's why you say you have money. That's Student Loan Fund.
Oh, no. He's a board member of the student. And also, I just want to give an announcement. We have a youth festival coming on in Sanarigu constituency within the period of 21st December to 25th December. 25th. Yes. There's a whole lot of activities too.
What are some of the activities?
We have youth forums. A whole lot, cultural dances, just for the December holidays. And that's just what I have to
That's all you can say. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Hakim and Mr. Biafe, for the beautiful submissions you made to the topics. And thank you to our lovely audience for doing the listening. We'll come your way same time tomorrow. Do have a lovely day.
Are you ready to amplify your business or brand's